about Toronto. That's the theme for today's address. And the center of the universe is one of two identities that we have as Torontonians. You know what the other one is, don't you? Hogtown. So there you have it, the two poles, center of the universe and Hogtown. And what I'd like to do is start with the latter. Now, most of us believe that this unflattering term reaches back to our colonial frontier origins, when farmers drove their pigs through muddy streets to market. Is that reasonable? Is that the image that you have here? But that's not the case. Its origins lie in the turn of the preceding century, 1900, a time when Sir Joseph Flavel's company, William Davies, butchered and sold 500,000 hogs a year to a hungry British Empire. It was the largest operation of its kind in the world. So, Hogtown doesn't sound too bad after all. And note, it had its origins in business success. Now, as for the center of the universe, Professor Michael Bliss, a distinguished business historian, in a recent conversation I had with him, and frankly, it was in preparation for these remarks, in answering my question about the remarkable growth of Toronto, began his answer with the words, "It's at the center." So right away I went, whoa, I was pretty close. Originally, the start-off point for the northbound Portage route, the city business people discovered that they could trade not only in that direction, but successfully in all four directions. In Professor Bliss's judgment, Toronto's position was that of a crossroads. Quote, a splendid location, end of quote, that utilized skillfully offered businesses, quote, remarkably constant progress at all times. And you, ladies and gentlemen, have inherited that position. But you also have something that your predecessors didn't have. With our vibrant multicultural communities, we have also become a gateway city to Canada and to the United States as well. Imagine the opportunities. In summary, the claim of being the center of the universe has some merit after all. As for the role of the city's government, I want you to picture this. Every engine has working parts, and to keep each part working smoothly and effectively, you need a lubricant. The city government plays that role, offers that service. We are here, and I'm speaking on behalf of 44 of my colleagues, we are here to help you start new businesses, maintain present ones, encourage growth, and facilitate the new. We have revised our business tax structure to bring it in line in the near future with the rates of the 905. And Earl Provo, the eminent grise, the Deputy Minister's office, was sharing his experience yesterday with me. He was over at Canadian Tire, kitty corner from City Hall, buying some Christmas stuff for the office, when the manager engaged him in a conversation and told him that for the first time, the property tax on that property went down. So, I want you to know that that commitment, which was initiated a few years ago, is still there, and I will do my best to make sure that it continues in the future. We're investing huge amounts of money in rapid transit with new lines, new technology, and new equipment. we're attempting to grow the island airport. I could go on for another 15 minutes touting the many ways City Hall, previously and in this term, has passed legislation to help businesses meet the challenges of what many people call the new economy. But I won't. They're all contained in the material we thoughtfully placed on your table. These are exciting times to be in business. This is the Kelly thesis, by the way. Success has never been rewarded so richly. It's also a scary time. The rate of change keeps speeding up. Complexity is accelerating. International competition can be ruthless. And which expert futurologist can provide accurate insights into the fog that lies ahead? Given this context, I want to tell you that the members of Toronto City Council and our civil service want to be there for you. Calm and stability have returned to City Hall. One observer remarked to me recently, "It's dull." Well, as Premier Bill Davis once remarked, dull works. The members of the Executive Committee, now free from the potential of arbitrary interference, are committed to a fiscally responsible 2014 budget. And I also want to take this opportunity to recognize the entrepreneurial spirit and enthusiastic leadership of Chair Michael Thompson on the City of Toronto's economic file. There can be no better supporter of the business community than he and his civil service partner, Mike Williams. The two major challenges that face us, and they face us, City Hall and businesses, are obvious to us both: congestion and an aging infrastructure. We want to move your employees quickly and safely to and from work. We want your goods and services to be transported in, out, and through the city at a minimal cost to you. The cost to us to do that over the next 10 years, $9.4 billion. And to repair, replace, and build our sewers, water mains, roads, and bridges, staggering $176.8 million. If the city and its allies in the business community could cooperate in presenting a business case for a predictable, sustainable revenue flow from the other two orders of government, then we could modernize our city quickly and more effectively than the present relationships allow. Your prosperity is our immediate goal. And flowing from our mutual success is the revenue that addresses the social, cultural, and recreational challenges and opportunities that will characterize 21st century Toronto. The latter is critical to your success in a feedback loop sort of way, and deserves the attention of another speech at another time. For now, though, I want to thank you for your time and your attention this afternoon.